Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's learning session on generative AI for sales teams. Today, we're going to explore how simple AI tools can help us work faster, communicate better with buyers, and become more competitive in the export market. This isn't a technical training or a coding class. Instead, we'll focus on practical workplace applications, how AI can help you write better emails, prepare quotations, summarize buyer meetings, conduct market research, and save valuable time every day. By the end of this session, you'll know exactly how to use AI as your daily sales assistant while keeping your professional judgment in control. Let's begin.
Let's start with a simple question. Our buyers are getting faster. Are we? Today, buyers like H&M Germany, KOLON Korea, and LC Waikiki expect quick, accurate, and professional responses. They're not only comparing prices anymore, they're also comparing how quickly suppliers respond, how clearly they communicate, and how professionally they solve problems. Many sales professionals spend hours rewriting similar emails, searching for information, preparing quotations, and organizing follow-up notes. The result? Important RFQs remain unanswered longer than they should. Generative AI doesn't replace your experience. Instead, it removes repetitive work so you can spend more time building buyer relationships and closing business.
Here's what we'll cover during this session. First, we'll understand what generative AI actually is and where you may already be using it without realizing it. Next, I'll introduce one simple prompting framework that works for almost every sales task. Then, we'll see several real business examples, including buyer emails, market research, quotation support, and CRM updates. After that, you'll have an opportunity to practice writing your own AI prompt. Finally, we'll finish with a quality checklist and a practical action plan so you can immediately apply what you've learned in your daily work. Everything today is designed to be practical, simple, and directly useful for your sales activities.
Imagine it's Monday morning. You open your inbox and immediately find 3 urgent requests. KOL needs pricing and lead time before the end of the day. LC Waikiki wants a comparison between 2 product specifications. Meanwhile, H&M is requesting updated sustainability documents before placing their next purchase order. Throughout the day, meetings, phone calls, and internal discussions keep interrupting your work. By the end of the day, perhaps only one of those requests has been answered. Sound familiar? This is exactly where AI becomes valuable. Instead of starting every task from scratch, AI helps you create high-quality first drafts within minutes, allowing you to respond much faster while maintaining professionalism. So, what exactly is generative AI? The simplest explanation is this. It's a computer system that has learned from an enormous amount of information and can predict the most useful words to generate helpful responses. Think of it like a highly knowledgeable junior sales associate. It works extremely fast. It never gets tired. It can draft emails, summarize documents, explain technical information, and organize messy notes. However, it still needs your instructions. More importantly, it needs your professional judgment. AI creates the first draft. You make the final decision. That's why AI should always be viewed as an assistant, not a replacement for your expertise.
One of the best things about AI is that you probably already have access to it. You don't need expensive software to get started. Tools like ChatGPT and Claude can help draft emails, prepare quotations, summarize meetings, and rewrite messages professionally. Microsoft Copilot and Google Gemini are excellent for research and gathering reliable information. AI features inside Microsoft Word, Excel, and Outlook can improve productivity without changing your existing workflow. Translation tools can also help improve communication with international buyers in countries like Korea, Germany, and Turkey. The important point is this: don't focus on finding more AI tools. Focus on using the tools you already have more effectively.
Let's pause for a quick reflection. Take 60 seconds and think about this. Have you already used AI without even calling it that? Maybe you ran a buyer's email through a translator before replying to KOLON or LC Waikiki. Maybe you used Grammarly or Word's rewrite suggestion to tighten a proposal. Maybe you asked a search engine's AI summary for a quick market fact, or used autocomplete and smart reply suggestions in Outlook or Gmail. If any of these sound familiar, you're already an AI user. The real gap isn't awareness, it's using AI on purpose, with a method, for the tasks that eat up the most of your time. And that's exactly what we'll build next.
So how do we move from casual, accidental AI use to a deliberate, repeatable method? Vague requests get vague drafts. But there's a simple 5-part structure that gets you a usable draft on the first try, almost every time. We call it craft. C is for context, the buyer, the situation, the background facts. R is for role. Who should the AI write as? For example, you are a senior export sales officer. A is for action, the exact task you need done. Draft, summarize, compare, or translate. F is for format. Do you want an email, a table, bullet points, or a single paragraph? And T is for tone. Formal, warm, firm, or apologetic, matching the relationship you have with that buyer. Remember it as craft, because that's exactly what a good prompt is. Crafted, not casual.
Let's see this in action. Buyer emails and RFQ replies. KOLON Korea has requested lead time and pricing for a matte finish nylon zipper colorway. Reply needed by end of day. Using craft, you give context. KOLON Korea, long-term buyer, 18-day lead time, 50,000 unit MOQ. Role, senior export sales officer. Action, draft a reply confirming lead time and MOQ. Request the color code. Format, professional email, under 130 words. Tone, warm but efficient. In seconds, you get a ready-to-review draft. Your job? Confirm the figures are current, add the buyer's name, and read it once as if you were KOLON before sending. Next, buyer and market intelligence, before the meeting. You're preparing a briefing note ahead of a compliance discussion with H&M Germany around Tex Process Frankfurt. Context, sustainability documentation for zipper components. Role, sales analyst. Action, summarize documentation buyers are requesting for recycled content and chemical safety claims. Format, 5-point briefing note. Tone, neutral, factual. In moments, you get a meeting-ready summary. Oiko text trends, traceable recycled content percentages, Higg index requirements. Treat this as a starting brief, not the final word. Always verify against the buyer's official portal or your compliance contact.
Third example, spec comparisons buyers can actually read. LC Waikiki Turkey wants a comparison between the current metal button spec and a proposed lighter alloy alternative. Context, brass alloy versus lighter alloy for a denim line. Role, technical sales support officer. Action, turn 2 raw spec sheets into a side-by-side comparison a merchandiser can read without technical background. Format, 2-column table, 4 rows. Tone, plain, buyer-friendly. The result, a clean comparison of weight, durability, cost, and best fit. Remember, the AI structures it. It doesn't verify lab results. Have engineering or QA confirm every figure. Final example, turning call notes into a CRM update in 2 minutes. A call just ended with KOLON Korea. They confirmed interest, won a sample within 10 days, and asked about carton packing. Context, the call notes. Role, account owner for KOLON Korea. Action, turn notes into a follow-up email and a structured CRM update. Format, email plus 4-field CRM summary. Tone, confident, action-oriented. Within moments, you get a ready-to-send email opener and a clean CRM entry. Buyer, next step, owner, deadline. Your job? Double-check the deadline is realistic and personalize the email in your own voice.
Now it's your turn. Pick a real task sitting in your inbox this week. A buyer email or RFQ reply you haven't sent yet, a spec sheet or comparison you need to simplify, or call notes that need to become a follow-up. You have 6 minutes to build one CRAFT prompt. Write down your context, role, action, format, and tone on paper or in your Notes app. Then run it and see what comes back. This is how the method becomes a habit. Before any AI-assisted draft leaves your outbox, run it through a quality check. First, facts verified,
prices, lead times, dates, and specs match your actual data, not the AI's guess. Second, buyer name and tone right. No leftover placeholders, tone matches this specific relationship. Third, confidentiality respected. Never paste contract terms, unpublished pricing, or buyer data into a public AI tool. Fourth, read in your own voice. It should sound like you, not a generic template. 4 checks every time before anything goes to a buyer.
So what's your action plan? Own it. Pick one task, automate it, this week. Choose a single repetitive task you handle weekly. RFQ replies, spec comparisons, or call follow-ups. Write it once as a craft prompt and save it, so you can reuse it every time that task comes up. Run the quality checklist before sending, every single time, no exceptions. Track the time you save over the next 2 weeks and bring that number to our next check-in. Small, consistent use is what turns this into a real productivity habit. Where does this go next? This month, start building your personal prompt library. Save your best craft prompts for repeat tasks like emails, comparisons, and follow-ups. Next quarter, we move toward trade show-ready briefings, AI-assisted trend and competitor briefs ahead of Tex Process Frankfurt and Denim by PV Paris. Ongoing, we'll explore negotiation prep support, using AI to pressure test your pricing rationale and anticipate buyer objections before the call. This is just the beginning of building a sharper, faster sales floor.
So what are you leaving with today? The Craft Prompt Cheat Sheet, a one-page reference to keep near your desk. 4 worked examples: email, research brief, spec comparison, and follow-up, ready for you to copy the structure. The pre-send quality checklist, 4 checks every time before anything goes to a buyer. And one hard rule to always remember: never paste buyer contracts, agreed pricing, or confidential data into a public AI tool.
The tools are ready, and the advantage goes to whoever uses them first. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions, I am happy to address them now.